this beer seems to be running ahead of schedule. I wasn't meant to be putting my second lot of coconut and hops into day 5, but at the first day I used the M20 wheat yeast, and it was just going gangbusters on all the sugar, and yeah, it was just going nuts. And even by day and a half, 2 days, it kind of burned itself out. So I have made a decision to bring a few things forward. So just roasted another 200 grams of coconut. This smells gorgeous. Yeah, you don't want to leave, when you're toasting coconut, do not leave it for a second. It will burn on you in a second, right in front of your eyes. So you have to stay with it, and you have to watch it very intently. Also too, I think it's about 60 grams of Mandarin Bavaria hops going in here. Yesterday I put another 30 grams of Nelson Sauvage hops with another zest of 2 lemons. So it's actually had zest of 4 lemons in it so far, but I'm not really getting a lemon kick out of it yet, which is worrying me. I might have to adjust the recipe if I ever do this again, which I think I will. I did a closing video the other night when I was doing my brewing, and I was so late, and at the moment I'm so sleep deprived. The mumbling was terrible. Not saying that the mumbling on this isn't probably bad, but yeah, I thought, oh yeah, I reached all my numbers. Nah, way off. Had an issue with some of the grain that I had. I poured it in and I looked at it and I went, oh, some of those aren't quite crushed properly, and it was the light lager yeast I had. Yeah, it wasn't crushed very well, and I was probably about 10 points down on my numbers. So I will be doing this again, and to try and hit my numbers better. Other than that, it went relatively good night. I just went along. It was a long night. I think I started at 7:30, and I was washing up by 11, half 11 at night. Got into bed about 12, 12:15 to get back up at 5 o'clock to go back to milk. So that's what my day is like at the moment. So anyway, we'll just weigh this up. Sorry, I can't show you. One of these days I'll get flash and I'll buy a GoPro so you can actually see what I'm doing. Got little scales. Just going to tear that out. Pour those pops in. 0.3 of a gram short. 1 pellet ran away. I'll deliver that. So, this Mandarin Bavaria hop is yeah, lovely. Great citrus note. Yeah, love it. Luckily, I've got another pack still in my little box of hops over there, so it's good. So I'll probably grab this camera, and as I'm flicking in, you can see how it's all going. But how a lot of coconut sitting on top at the moment. Now, I put some Nelson Sauvage hops in when I did the boil, and it was a last minute decision. I wasn't going to do it, but at the last minute I thought, oh yeah, I'll do it, and I probably put it in a bit too early. When I tasted the wort as I was putting it into my fermenter, it was actually quite bitter. I was going, oh, all that night, and when I woke up next morning I was worrying about it, what am I going to do, I've buggered another brew. And so I made a decision. I got 1.5 litres of water, got it up to boiling. I had half a kilo of lactose there, boiled that down, got it well dissolved, had it to roll and boil in the pot, let it cool down, chucked it in the freezer for an hour, and I poured that into the fermenter with the rest of the brew. And yeah, it's actually sweetened it up quite nice. It actually tastes really, really nice. If anything, the coconut is punching through a little bit, or quite a bit at the moment. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I've probably got more than 19 litres that will go into my keg. So I might do a side recipe. I might do 5 litres into glass demijohn, and I'll think about putting on some raspberries, some freeze-dried raspberries, and since it's so coconutty, it'll probably come out like a I don't know if people ever had this. It's a slice I can remember my parents cooking when I was young, called coconut rough. So it's a slice, and then you put heaps of coconut on this beautiful raspberry filling over the top, and yeah, it was yummy. And so yeah, that came to me. So I've got some freeze-dried raspberries, which are really nice, but do give you a real fresh tartness flavour. So I might chuck those on and see how they go. So anyway, I'm rambling. I'm tired, I'm rambling. So I'll put these in and show you a bit of that. Right, I've supposed to mesh in with 17 litres on this grandfather, but I've meshed in with 20. Just wanting to, I suppose, get the mash a little bit looser and make sure I've got no dough balls in it, and I'll just reduce 3 litres on the sparge when I do that. G'day everyone, just getting to the end of the brew day, just putting it into the fermenter now. Yeah, hit the numbers, sitting at about 1040. Yeah, it's been quite a good brew day. It's getting a bit late here now, brew day, brew night, it's about 11 o'clock here now. Yeah, it's going to be a very, very dark brew by the looks of it. It's supposed to be a wit beer, but it's yeah, quite dark, so see how it goes. Other than that, have a quick clean up. I might do the rest of the morning, and yeah, hooroo, see you later. Right, finished product. It's in the been in the keg now for a week. Had a taste the other night. Not tasting how I was intending at the start. But I suppose we all have hiccups like that, so I'll get one poured. Alright, as you can see, it starts off very hazy, then clears up. It's fairly lively, even though I've got it running at about 11 psi on the keg. Yeah, not too bad. Now I am getting coconut on the nose. Yeah, it's not too bad. For how it was smelling in the fermenter, it's nowhere near as how good it was there. But yeah, it goes down alright. Actually, getting a little bit better actually. Yeah, great coconut flavour, start to finish. We'll talk next time whether I actually instead of toasting coconut, I might put straight coconut in. But I suppose I'll have to try and soak it in some alcohol beforehand, or freeze it. I'll have to have a think about that. But it is nice. It's yeah, it'll be about that 25-30 IBUs. And the yeast that was this was in, I've put into a cider. It's an M20 yeast. So the reason why I did that is I was trying to make a yeast harvesting setup, and I I was almost there, but I've done something fundamentally wrong, and it's got a few leaks. So I've got to redesign this bad boy a little bit too much, a little bit more, and it'll be good. So I'll work on that this weekend, and it'll be all ready for next brew I'm hoping to do next week, which will be a mosaic smash for Bathurst weekend. We'll just go watch Bathurst. Yeah, so things ticking along, getting it all sorted, and it should be tickety boo.